I'm number 65 and I'm doing my presentation in English. So what will I talk about? So first I'll talk about the animation and then about the functionalities of our application. The game is a tool which just presented before by Joyce, which will permit us to animate into the program we coded just before in Python. And it was created by René in 2000. So now I'll present how we did to animate the snake. So first, we have a lot of techniques to animate the snake, but we have one, for example, to import images, but we didn't use this one. We use the one which we import time and we use tips. So there is one tips every 0.015 seconds. So now I present a different way. We have different mode in our game. We have the mode 1 player and the mode 2 player. To choose the mode, we have to press 1 to play the mode 1 player and press 2 to play the mode 2 player. Then the difference between those two modes, I think it is obvious. But I'll precise it. So for 1 player, there's 1 snake, and for 2 players, there's 2 snakes. Now, so how does the 2 player works? So for 2 players, there's 2 snakes, as I said before. The aim of the game is also a bit different. Just precise before by Joris, the aim of the first mode is to have the best score. But in the second play, the aim is to have a better score than others. So what are the rules? The rules, so first we have 2 snakes. If the snakes touch themselves, nothing happen. They just continue the road. But if they hit a wall or touch the extremity of the board or the screen, it ends the game. So now the functionality of the game. So we mainly have 2 functionality. We have the functionality to start and to stop, and the functionality to replay. So we have the functionality run, which is to begin our game, and we have also a functionality to stop our game by pressing Q. So if we press Q? What does it do? So mainly it stops the program and we can consider it like a crash of the game. Then we have the button replay, which is used when we press R. And what happens? So mainly we go back to the beginning of our code, which is choosing the one we choose mode. And finally, to conclude, we have used tools such as Python and Bigram. Then our touch of originality in this project is that we added a second snake. But what we could do better, but we didn't have enough time to do it, is, for example, to add more functionality in the second mode. So, for example, when the snakes touch themselves, it ends the game. Or another thing like when the snakes touch the board, it continues its road like nothing happened. But we could also make better our presentation of our application by adding pictures, decoration on the first page by choosing the mode, but also at the end by adding a button to put the best score in the first mode.
How you do the restart in the game?
So doing the restart of the game, we just did a loop at the beginning. So if R is pressed, we go back at the beginning of when we choose the mode.
Okay, how you go back?
We go back by putting a condition. So if R is pressed, we have to go back at the beginning.
The beginning of the...
Yes, when we have to choose the mode 1 or 2.
Okay.
I have a quick question as well. At the initialization of the game in mode 2, the location of the snakes, is it done randomly? Or do the two snakes start at random locations on the screen?
No, they'll start at different locations. One start at the 0, and no, it start at 1, and the other one at the other side of the screen, so at the maximum of the right.
Okay, nice, thank you.